saves, it's much more amenable to that than it is for all the ones it has locked up in YouTube upload jail. So I don't know why. I'm still like haven't figured out why it's locked them all the way it has.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's also very irritating because it's like we have all these notifications that you can't do anything about.
Oh, that wouldn't. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Well, now that we have something to recap, let's have everybody roll a d20 and see who's going to give us a recap of what happened last week.
Oh, let's go!
There was no recap last week because nothing had happened yet.
Yeah, the recap was we exist.
Oh, Wimby.
Oh, we tied.
Oh, yes.
Welby, please give us a recap.
Oh, all right. Once I finish off.
Little leapy pants.
All right.
What did you sleep through? Tell us.
So, Welby has been here for a while, and he's not used to sleeping without his wife, and so he's kind of sleep deprived.
That's the saddest thing I've heard. Thanks.
It's actually modeled after a real person I know.
I was gonna say it's also a very accurate thing that happens.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
But he's been here. He's been helping farm beets, chopping them up, making his clothes messy, trading out with Kel's extra clothes, and getting those messy and keeping the wash going, you know? He's been here. And then two random nobles show up, and they're like, we want to be here around in the dirt with you guys for some reason. Welby doesn't know. But they're here. And then apparently, because they look like the fugitive guy Icarus who ascended, apparently the guards were looking for them or something. And Kel's girlfriend kept on coming and like was talking to Kel about the guards and how they'd messed up the school and how they needed to go talk to him. Apparently she was really excited for this noble person to be Icarus, but no, it's just John, I guess. I think that's his name. They never really introduced themselves to me. All I know is Kel and May. And then there's these two nobles. Anyway, they kept waking me up with talking about stuff, and so we went out to go see what's up in the town. There wasn't really any trouble. They were just looking for, I guess they were calling them cultists. But really, what is a cult? And then they sent us back because clearly these nobles weren't the person they were looking for. And then in the morning, apparently Kel's girlfriend was taken for some reason. I don't know if she's girlfriend or girlfriend plus or whatever her term is.
What is girlfriend plus?
I have the same question.
She's not a subscription.
It's called Friends with Benefits.
Usually a girlfriend is in
That'd
fact
be like-
a subscription.
Either way, his prospective mate, how about we put it that way, was taken. And there was some discussion between Kel and one of the nobles. I'm getting them confused. They both have wings. Really, I should pay more attention, but I need to wake up, really. But apparently they want help going after her, question mark. I don't know, they haven't really talked to me directly yet. End internal monologue.
Excellent. So here we are. The sun has risen over the Kent farm, and what are you all doing?
I think I was just finishing talking with John and Noctis. So I'm like rushing to go find Welby now.
I am outside of the barn room, stretching in the sun. I think I finally have my clothes back through the wash.
Yes.
Hey, Welby,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry it was a early morning and you didn't sleep very well last night.
It's a
tried-
thing.
I know it's not very great. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Earlier, like a couple hours ago, you were saying that you were good at persuasion, but
Persuasion? What are you needing to persuade? Like, persuasion isn't incredibly my strong suit, but I can give it a try, especially
Huh.
after I actually followed the guidelines for making a paladin and made my minimum charisma.
well, strength is a strong suit. I can tell. I've seen you chop that axe. It's kind of that type of persuasion. Remember that gal that like kind of woke you up, and I'm once again sorry about that. Yeah. She kind of got herself in a pickle, and we need to go and get her out of that pickle.
So does someone have like an extra large thing of brine or something? I know this is a pickling town.
I think you've got the brine. You just gotta put it on pickles, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna need you to smack things for me. There's more of them than me.
I can do that. Will I get paid for doing that?
it's like it's not like anime face where it just goes really like flat and there's like the bead of sweat with the eyes just and his hands behind the head just kind of rubbing like could pay you
Look, you
No,
know why I'm here.
don't have
I'm trying to save up enough to get a homestead.
yeah, this might actually be more like you get paid in the satisfaction that you stuck it to. And he looks around just to make sure that that John and Noctis like are a little out of earshot.
Can I be hiding nearby?
I was gonna
Make
say,
a stealth check. If you're hiding nearby and you are have wings, make a stealth check.
25.
I was gonna say, where are they
Okay.
having this conversation exactly?
It's outside. It's outside in front of the barn.
I was gonna say we had just finished talking, and I watched him walk away, and I'm trying to stay close to Noctis, so I'm probably gonna be poorly hiding next to him.
Also.
Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna be like, he wants to commit treason. What do we do? Let's see. What do I roll for stealth? Oh no. I'm so sorry, buddy. Your stealth is probably going to be ruined in a second.
Could I have him be helping you?
And then Kel will roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Definitely my strong suit being a paladin, you know.
What is my
It just looks like I'm talking to myself.
For the sake of my memory, Kel had already come and told Mama Kent that we gotta go because they got Lola, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta
Oh,
do check perception.
I don't think this guy's loaded into here, so I'm just gonna roll dice. I don't have.
Okay.
Oh,
That works too.
Where did my dice just go? Oh my gosh, I need to clean off this table. It's atrocious. Don't look at it. Where's the D20? There's a D20. Bum 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 bum. That's gonna be stuck in my head now. Thanks. Oh, okay. That's a 16 plus perception where plus 2, so that's an 18.
Okay. You don't see Noctis anywhere, but you do see John standing by himself nearby.
I won't say what I was gonna say. I'm just like, just gotta. I don't know where you stand on things.
I'm standing right here.
You are
I'm talking to myself.
that. I don't have time to explain. We're wasting time. Welby, I could really, really use you, but if not, totally get it. Don't hold
Welby.
anything against you. And Kel is now just running
here-
inside to get his stuff.
I was going to ask if because it's obvious, like he's gonna mutter to himself. I'm obviously going to be smacking people around. I wonder if I can treat them like pinatas and get them up there.
The answer is yes.
You hear that from a nearby bush.
It's all like look around, but with a passive of 10, no.
Your passive of 10 still sees me with my 9.
Yeah, you still see him.
I'm not even really trying to hide. I'm like semi hunched over. And I obviously, when you first saw me, I was also talking to myself, so this makes sense anyways. I'm just like, did you just hear the word treason slightly? I'm like, we're participating. It's treason. This is bad.
I'm just gonna shake my head and go suit up, but that doesn't take me long.
You pass by the kitchen where Mama Kent is just like
I will stop and
filling a bag of holding with beets.
All her travel rations are literally just beets.
Yes, literally yes, and some like hardtack sort of a provision, but yeah, mostly just beets.
Incredible.
Ugh.
Hi, May. Apparently we're taking off quick. Do you need me to help close down the house in any way or farm stuff?
Well, I think the beets will be all right without us for however long this takes.
Beats are resilient.
But let's see. I can't think of things to make up, but she'll just like direct you to a couple of things to like make sure that they are sealed, that the barrels are sealed and stuff so that
The hatches.
yes, seal things so that pests don't get into them. Sort of a deal.
All right, you guys are getting the Kent farm all packed up. Meanwhile, John and Noctis, you're having a bit of a dilemma.
It doesn't sound. It sounds like I'm having a dilemma, and Noctis is just like,
Yeah.
this sounds fun.
Noctis is present for your dilemma.
I'm there. I have a bunch of knives out in front of me, and I'm like sharpening them meticulously, and I'm like picking which ones to bring with me on this excursion.
I take one and I put mine down, and I'm just like, it's still from cutting letters. So I choose
It's be-
sharpeners. And
That's because it's a letter opener.
I go, and then I slide and knock this straight forward, and I proceed to put the dagger in my bag. And I go, but listen, do we stop them? Do we leave? Like this feels like something bigger than I intended originally when we left home.
Yeah. But you didn't have when you left home, you didn't have like a really great reason other than leaving home.
Well, I mean, they wanted me. Yeah, but treason? Like that?
Eh.
What he wants to do is going to involve killing people.
Yeah.
So we have to decide then: do we leave them to die? Do we defend them? Do we? What's the right answer here?
Well, I think it would be rude not to help them because they housed us here. It'd be inhospitable.
But here's the thing. You and I told them who we are.
Yeah.
That means we have to A, kill all the soldiers,
Right.
or B, stop the cow. Yeah, we stop the cow kid from committing treason.
There's another option.
Oh,
You don't have to kill all of. You only have to kill the ones that know we're attacking them.
but that involves killing.
Yeah. And your point is,
Kel- right now, John looks just so. He just looks so defeated. He's just like, I don't know what to do. Betray my morals or betray my morals? What a quandary.
I think it'll be fun.
I think like Kel now is like walking out, like trying to put on kind of just like he has like this blue button up, well, not really like button up, but like just blue shirt, kind of dirty, but you can tell it's a nicer shirt that he owns. He's like pulling up some pants, trying to like, get the
Why is he
button.
wearing
Like
underwear
outside.
on the outside of his pants?
They're not underwear. Okay. I didn't mention this. This is I don't know how you guys do things. This is I know I need you guys to help, but like this is we're not killing people, okay?
Eat girder.
Okay, you're not killing people. What are you doing to them?
We are going to
Are you going to eliminate their memory of being injured as you free people who are considered terrorists?
No, the people just need to know there's someone looking out for the little guy.
Okay, let me explain something.
We don't have time to explain as like Kel
I
is
don't
like trying
think
to
you
like
understand what the military does. They're going to kill people in this village if they aren't killed themselves because of what you're going to do. They will come back and slaughter the people here if you do this.
no, we can get them out without anybody dying or being killed.
If
We don't have to
they
hurt anyone.
escape, if they are freed, everyone in this village will be suspect and thus marked as terrorists, and your village will be salted and burned.
Well, we already have a lot of salt, so
That part's easy.
John looks so sad. He does not know what to do. He is going to go with, but I don't know what he is going to do.
So I assume that we've kind of congregated and we're about to leave at this point.
Sure.
Okay, so you're saying we're in a hurry and we need to get going. From my goddess, I can bless up to 3 people with speed, but then I won't have any more blessings to bestow for today.
we don't need to do that yet. I think that would be more of escaping.
They already have a lead on us. Do you want to catch up with them before they get to their destination? I don't know where they're going except downriver.
Is it only speed that she grants, Mr. Welby, sir? Hi, I'm Noctis. I don't think we've met.
Noctis, I am Welby.
Nice to meet you, Welby.
I have prayed today, and what I can do, I can grant up to 3 blessings. One of which, and those blessings can either be of uh I don't think it works for flying, or a small aid during battle. Otherwise known as the bless spell.
Yeah, do you have a nondescript cloak that I could use? Otherwise, I'm going to stand out if we're here with you.
Kel has like a backpack on that he has stuff, and he's like pulling out one for everybody, just kind of chucking it. I'm not dumb. I know that we needed that.
Well, I mean, and I point to myself, look how very bright and blue my scholarly robes are. I have to cover them. I put on this very large dirty rag. Is this
Kel, this is your girlfriend who we are after, and presumably some others. So this is your mission. Do you want to catch up with them before their destination?
I mean, they're... Yes, I do. I think the closer that we get them before they
Okay.
get to the city, the better, but...
Well, I can only assume that they're taking them upriver to some sort of jail. I don't know enough about it, because I haven't been involved in the justice system here.
Neither have I, but it seems like John knows quite a bit.
DM? So these are specifically. Let me remember. This is an empire, correct?
There are each of the places marked on that map. Hang on, let me go look at it so I can describe it properly. So the
So
5 different ruled areas are their own kingdoms that currently work together as like in an alliance. They are their separate kingdoms, each ruled by their own monarch. But at Asparatus, that central capital, there's a sovereign council where a representative from each ruling house, who is not also their monarch, it makes decisions for the alliance.
Gotcha. And so, these were soldiers from the kingdom, correct? So these guys are from Galashon. Is that correct? Am I remembering right?
They were sovereign guards, which are basically from the monarchy's army, essentially from both Setka and Wirian.
Okay. So I don't see those places on the map. No, yes, I do.
That's
I'm
the
an idiot.
kingdom.
I'm blind. I can see it. So they would come from. I guess would I know where they're well, I guess between Noctis and I, we would probably know where the garrison that they'd be going back to is, correct?
Yeah, so you actually go ahead and make me a history check real quick to see how much detailing you know.
Okay.
Can I also make one or help him?
Yeah, both of you can.
Okay.
I have
Or you can assist. Either
I will
both of
assist.
you
I'll
roll or
assist him.
cool.
Do you have proficiency in history?
I do. My whole thing is built about being a scholarly noble. I think
I will assist you.
Even my background is about that. So, my dice. I need the luck on this, or we're gonna go to the completely wrong place, and Kellen's gonna assume I did it on purpose, and I don't want that. You did this. It was for your own good. Okay. I think that'll be fine. You said assistance. Does that mean it's like an advantage, or is that just a plus that he's adding?
It's advantage.
It'll be a +5.
Oh, +5. Okay,
Oh,
never
so
mind.
+5 from him.
Mhm.
So that's- and I have my luck stone, so that's a 27.
Awesome. Yeah, so you would definitely guess that they're going to Galashan because Galashan does have a major trade hub because it's at that river junction. It also has a prison that is quite large and serves as like a prisoner transfer point as well, depending on where people are going to be ending up. So there is a large prison there, as well as Galashan is governed by the brother of the current king of Seska.
Okay, so I have good news and bad news. Good news is they're more than likely going to Galashan. Bad news is that is a big castle town with prison and bad things.
I have a question, DM. Is
Yes.
Gawarshan just only 1 day away, or is it multiple or overnight journey away?
And that depends on how you travel.
Well, I would go.
With
they're
the
going on
troops.
land.
Yeah,
right?
with the troops there that are carrying prisoners, would that be multiple days for them?
They are more than likely taking a boat downriver and will be there by nightfall.
Okay. So we'll want to hit them, and I just pull out a map. We'll want to hit them before they reach there on the river.
You wouldn't happen to have a boat, or know someone with a very fast boat, seeing as they have more
I have
likely
wings.
already less. Not you and I have wings. We can fly. And then I pointed at everyone else. They cannot.
Right.
And I'm very
Most
weak. I
the
cannot
most
carry
I'm
it.
thinking that I can do to help speed the boat is if someone is on the shore and pulls the boat with a rope.
They
That
would-
is the most I can aid.
They would have to be fast and strong. So, they have more than likely already. Well, they would have. Would we think they'd already left with the prisoners at this point?
Yes, per what you'd been told by these soldiers that came to search this farmstead, that yes, prisoners have already been sent downriver.
How long ago?
Your best guess is a couple hours.
Okay. So a couple hours. Technically, if you know someone with a fast, small boat, we might be able to catch up with sheer speed since they have, heavy soldiers and prisoners laden on a barge, more than likely. So if we go, no matter what, it'll be during light or dusk at our best to get it. We want to be not near Galar. We want to get there as quick as possible at this point and do this in some sort of secret way.
Ma Kent, do you know of anyone with a boat? Especially a boat that can fit tall people?
Ma is finishing packing beats into the bag of holding. Do I, DM?
Yeah, so you do know that no one in this town has their own boat. There's no pleasure cruising at night here. There's just
Mm-hmm.
the trade, which there are keelboats that come and go that you
Mhm.
typically are carrying the loads of cargo of pickles to and from here, and when they return, they carry other things.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
those are the keelboats that take products.
I have a thought. So I think there are two approaches that we have here. One is that we either ambush them on the boat, and we would have to be really fast. One of us would probably have to fly ahead and find a way to block the river or something. I don't even think that's really feasible. The other option
How
is
big is this river, actually?
hang on before. The other option is to infiltrate the prison at night.
You think
Isn't
we
it
could?
one of the big prisons around?
Yes, it's massive. It's a castle town. Like it's gonna be a full on like prison.
Is posting bail a thing?
Not for terrorists.
Not
that-
with, not with cultist enemies of the crown idea.
Enemies of the crown. It's worse than that. It's enemies of an entire social class and order.
So we need to get there and intercept them before.
We have to intercept them beforehand.
Because I am not sneaky. I cannot sneak into a place that is designed to keep prisoners.
If we do
I
not stop them
also
on the
am
boats,
not
there is no
sneaky.
rescue. Now we'll have to be some of
Never-
us will have
never
to be
say
killed
never.
regardless. And I look at Noctis and I go, you and I cannot be revealed. It will be very bad.
Well, if they survive.
Here's the thing. And I look at Cal and I just go, listen, Cal. This is very. Are you willing to kill these people to get your friend back?
We're not killing. We don't need to kill. We don't
I
need to
don't
resort
think you
to.
understand. There is no getting your friends back without killing them.
You don't know that.
I do.
We
for a
do,
fact
actually.
know that.
You haven't got my friends back, so we don't know that yet, do we?
Your
That's
friends
because we
are-
haven't killed
here's the
anyone.
thing, your friends are not coming back. Your friends might be able to be released once you kill some of the guards, but they will never be able to come back to Small Village. They will be on the run for the rest of their life. And so will you. And I point to your mother, and I go, and your mother. And I point to Welby, and I go, and Wallaby. You will all be on the run for the rest of your life if any of you are caught. And because of the ruckus you made earlier with the guards in town, they will know your name and your face, and you will be sought after. You will be marked as part of this cult of Icarus. So you must steel your resolve. You are either going to kill or you will be killed. But you must also stop. Are you going to stop at all of them only, or are you going to get your one person?
Have you been in a situation like this before, John?
Yes. Oh.
I have been
He looks over at you like,
I have been
Okay.
trained in military tactics for the kingdoms my entire life. I know the rules of engagement. I know what they will do to your village after this.
Plus, as nobles, each of our family members at one point has been incarcerated. It just kind of happens.
That's not true at all, actually. My family does the incarcerated. And I look at Nox and I go, you're a very bad example. Stop that.
Your mother hasn't told you about her criminal record, has she? I can see that.
My
I have
mother is-
records of that.
My mother is not a criminal.
Hmm I didn't say she was. Well, I mean, she also is. But I'm saying in general, nobles will imprison each other randomly.
I'm going to gently grab Kel by the lapels and pull him in close and say, if we don't do this, she is beyond our power.
Mhm.
Unless if you have some magic way to erase memories from these guards, the only way to silence them that I know of is to kill them.
And the plus side is, because they're soldiers, they're all okay with dying. They knew that.
I just look at him and I go, and just very much that face where the guy's got his hands clasped in front of him and looks very serious. He's like, No, they are not okay with dying. It's just
It's the
just-
only job where you sign up to die. I
they-
mean,
no,
what
they don't
else?
sign up to die. Half of those people are conscripted.
That's only
Okay.
half, though.
Ma Kent, boat.
Yes.
Let's go find a boat.
What is the
Are we
widest
pulling the
point?
boat with rope?
DM, I'm assuming that I would have traveled on this river plenty of times because of the
Mhm.
location of the Plume Manor and Gallarhorn and having to go there sometimes, I'm assuming, throughout my life. At least sometime in the past 51 years. Is there
Uh-huh.
what is the narrowest part of this river between Small Village and Gallarshire?
The narrowest part of the river probably goes to about 250 feet wide.
It's
And-
less than a football field,
And
but
for-
still very
and For a
wide.
military transport like this, I would assume they'd be on some sort of barge.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be like a little slower.
Probably.
How fast can you two fly?
60 feet if
30.
I'm going as fast as I can, which is double
Oh,
my
yeah.
which is double my speed.
Yeah, same then.
I can add about 15 feet to how fast someone runs. I do not believe it applies to flying. And that person can run for an hour without rest. I
Okay.
can grant this blessing up to 3 times.
Yeah.
If we want to cut across the land, is that even a viable option? I'm not looking at the map. Where's the map?
It is technically a viable option. Technically. But we would have to be going like full speed. And we'd have to still get there before a certain point. Like, they're not going to have to stop because they're on a barge.
Yeah.
But we can't. I don't feasibly see, as a player and a character, how we could make that technically. Especially since there is no like narrow point of the river where they're like, oh, we're going around a weird bend.
Yeah, no, sorry. It was a pretty straight shot.
Ooh, oh no.
Do you have an auger?
A drill?
Yes.
Ma, do you have anything?
Like one of those old hand drills, basically, where you like stick it in the wood, and you have to like twist it.
Oh, we have plenty of those around here.
Yeah. Probably
Yeah, the
got
Kents
those.
definitely have some of those.
All right, I have an idea. I fly ahead. I can hold my breath for a little bit. I get underneath. I fly ahead, wait in the water, get underneath the boat, drill a hole in it, and then hold off to the side. They'll have to stop to repair it, probably. Hopefully.
If they don't have any magic to fix it.
That's fair.
Did I
I just
did I
lean
see
over and I
any
go,
druids
"There's-
or wizards in their number?
Did you see any wizards?
Druids or wizards in their number?
I did not see any druids or wizards, but definitely some paladins.
But they
Paladins
wouldn't
don't
have
have
mending or plant growth or
Roll me like an investigation to see if you think in your memories any of them would have been able to do that.
Could I
Investigation,
Can I roll
okay.
a perception
Yeah.
for that instead? Looking back, trying to determine.
Sure,
if there's no
investigation
best-
or perception. Either
21.
one.
Okay.
Did you want the same channel?
I got a 21.
Let me.
I rolled
Okay.
it in the wrong thing. I rolled it in the flipping. Gosh
Yeah,
dang
that's
it.
okay.
Yeah, but when don't
I'll
you roll
delete
in
that.
the wrong chat?
At least I can see it.
That's a nat 20 plus 5. I love this dice. You're my new friend. Mwah.
You're coming home with me.
Well, it's yellow, so I can't play it in the other campaign. But I won't do that to us.
Okay, so you both don't recall seeing anyone that specifically looked like they would be a wizard or a druid, but you know that the likelihood of someone being able to cast something like mending or things like that is very high among a contingency of sovereign guards.
Yeah.
Or do I have another way of like sabotaging their boat is my question. Where they would need to stop.
I'm trying to think of a way that without your whole group there, that like you could stop them in order for people to catch up.
Yeah, like I was thinking, yeah, because my idea was like Navy SEAL style, wait in the water, like attach myself to the bottom of the boat and like drill a hole. But
I love that. That's great.
if I were to drop a Molotov cocktail from the sky, I mean that would be very conspicuous.
But like if you set the boat on fire.
Got napalm. Get some napalm going on in here.
DM, would I be familiar
Like, I'm not gonna say it's impossible,
with the
but
construction of like a military barge?
yeah.
So I'm assuming they would have a place for storage and things like that. That would usually consist of things like typically they'd have like an oil barrel for torches and things like that for like nighttime and stuff. That's usually stored in under the hull. Technically, if he drilled down underneath in a spot that I said would more than likely be close to it, would it be like? Is there like a way we could theorize that it could potentially light the boat on fire, so they'd have to stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other option, are they going to get there by nightfall, or is it going to be like a couple hours after night has set where they'll pull into town?
Without knowing exactly when they left, you are not able to know that.
Do you know any spells at all?
You talking to me?
Yes.
No, I do not.
Because it's so hard for me to want to.
No, sorry, that's not true. That's not true. I have thaumaturgy and apparently vicious mockery for some reason. Wait, what? No, wait, hang on.
You're a tiefling.
Wait, why does it say?
Thaumaturgy, I think you can use to start a small fire.
I don't
No,
so I think it's just,
thaumaturgy.
like, mirrors.
Thaumaturgy is like making myself scary.
Yeah.
Well, you can also use it to put out like candles or light them. Hold on.
Candles.
I think it's prestidigitation.
Hold on.
Devils.
No, you're right. Yeah, damn it.
Pretty sure thaumaturgy can't light fires.
It cannot. Damn it! I don't want to volunteer to light a whole ship of people on fire. Okay.
But you can certainly try.
How fast can you drill the hole?
Well, depending on how thick the wood is, it shouldn't take super long.
It's gonna be like 3 inches, and we're gonna be stuck to the bottom of a barge that's moving. And you have to get it done fast enough for me to not freeze to death and fall off and get caught.
Do you have invisibility as part of your spells?
I go, no. Why would I have? You know what? I know what I could do. Technically, I could make an unseen servant do the drilling for us.
Oh, that's not bad actually. I like the idea of an unseen servant.
Technically, I can have an unseen servant appear in the ship and just have him light the barrel of oil on fire.
Oh, here's what I can do with thaumaturgy. I'll list it off. I can boom my voice up to 3 times as loud for a minute. I can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color. I can cause harmless tremors in the ground. I can create instantaneous sound from a point of within range, like someone speaking or whispers or whatever. I instantaneously can open doors or windows that are unlocked. I can alter the appearance of my eyes. Then if I cast a spell multiple times, I can have up to 3 of its effects for 1 minute.
So are we debating lighting on fire the ship that has the people we're trying to rescue?
Exactly.
Yes, because
That's
it would
yeah.
put them in a panic, and they'd have to put the fire
They-
out.
They'd have
Not
to
gonna
stop
put
the
the
boat,
fire-
probably.
There needs to be some sort of distraction. Either way, we need to start moving now.
Oh,
I'm assuming
have
we're
to set-
moving.
Okay.
we
good.
don't have to set the boat on fire. We can set areas next to the boat on the river on fire that they'll have to investigate.
Why would they have to investigate?
Because there's a huge fire and they'll want to put it out before it gets close to the town.
They have terrorists.
Quick question, DM. Seeing as I'm used
Yeah.
to taking stuff over to the river and stuff, and also I am proficient in land vehicles. Can we say that I've got some kind of cart that we can be moving along in?
Sure.
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
you absolutely can be in the Kent cart.
If
All right.
if we have a land vehicle, we might actually be able to head them off at a certain point on the bank.
Yes.
Let's try for that then.
Beautiful.
Is
So
there
we're
a
all in the
place
cart.
where hang on, is there a place where vehicles can ford the river? Or like a bridge?
Not until Galershon.
Dang it.
I'm very sorry. There is one right before the entrance to Galershon because there are two entrances on the north side, but one of them you can only go through if you are winged or in the company of one. So there's a bridge for that.
Dang.
I have one more idea, technically. DM,
How tall are the trees?
when we were in town and we had clocked some of the people who were worried about being considered like being caught in the terrorism ideas before all the arresting happened, would one of those people I clocked have been the teacher lady?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna go, and I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at Mama Kent, and I'm gonna go. Do you know anyone from this group that might be able to get word to the larger group somewhere else, closer to Galershon,
The larger group.
of the people who revere Icarus?
I'm not affiliated with the group, so we can ask in
I
town.
was gonna say, you look like you've lived here a long time. We would just try and if we could get word to them to stage some sort of distraction on the side of the river, that would help too. But if you don't know anyone either, that doesn't really help. And
Well-
I cast message, and I message Noctis, and I go, "Are we really helping with this? This feels really dangerous. We could technically turn them all in right now."
That'd be rude.
DM, would I know would I know anybody in Small Village who maybe has like relations over by was it Gao something?
Galershon?
Galershon, yeah.
Yes. So let me take a look here at my notes. So there is the town cobbler, Henry Clodhopper. He has a lot of family in a lot of places. So he definitely has family there, as well as a bunch of kids and grandkids living in Small Village itself. Lola is originally from Galershon, which you know, but as far as you know, she doesn't have any living family. And then other than that, it's mostly a lot of families who've been here for a while.
Jeff,
If we can get
Alright.
close enough,
we can
I don't.
we can stop by the Clodhoppers and see if they've got kin up there.
You guys lead the way, I guess. I have, in my message spell, I message Nox again. I go, technically, we don't have to burn the boat. I think I can cast Crown of Madness on someone on the boat and have them drop anchor, technically.
The helmsman.
Yeah, I just don't know if, I'm strong enough for it to take hold. So I didn't want to, propose it.
If they ground the barge, we can work with that.
So yeah, that's an idea when we get there. we're really helping
Okay.
with this. We can't get caught. We'll get in so much trouble.
We won't get caught. Everyone who recognizes us won't be alive
Do
anymore.
you know who my family is? Of course
Do you know who
do.
mine is?
Yes, I know. I like point at the map that you pulled out. I'm like, I can see your manor on the map. I don't think they know who your I don't think they know who our families actually. They don't know who our families are. This is bad.
It's fine.
This is all silent. I'm just pointing at the map really hard for some reason, like tapping on it.
Meanwhile, we're just like riding down the road in the cart.
Who or what is pulling the cart?
I feel like we got sources or something.
It's a giant
I'm look-
beast that has been awakened by Pa Kent before he died. He was a great wizard.
I
With
mean,
great
DM, do you want to
power
allow
comes
that?
great responsibility.
You know what? Yeah, the Kents have a giant awakened beat. I like it.
That's
It's
horrifying.
Fun.
Its name is Gertrude, I guess.
Gertrude.
Yes,
I
we
love
have
it,
a
I love
giant
it.
beat named Gertrude. Unless someone has a punny name they want to offer,
Be it
like, I don't know,
beat
Beater?
Tricks. I don't know.
beach.
Beatrice. Beatrice.
How
It has many names. We have they're all canon names. We
That's
just
fine,
use
yeah.
different ones on
You have
different
a,
days.
don't worry, you have a whole stable full of beats.
You can have one
How?
sentient beat.
sentient being moving?
that pulls your wagon
At a normal speed.
at a
Like at a wagon.
general
I
normal speed.
I know I haven't mentioned anything because we've been traveling, but how do you have a giant, alive, sentient, awakened beat?
It's a long story.
Okay.
when Marquette says that, you immediately can tell that it's a story she won't be telling you.
I pull out my book and I'm just like, Landlock have a lot sentient beats? Question mark. Ma Kent is a spellcaster? Question mark.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you arrive at the Clodhoppers?
Cry.
Okay. Crying is a free action. So, yeah, after a little while, you guys pull into town and the giant beat pulls you up in front of the cobbler's establishment there. And town has been relatively cleaned up by this point. You know, there's not a bunch of evidence of the disturbance anymore, other than it does seem a bit quieter than, for example, the first time you rolled through, John and Noctis. It's definitely more subdued right now. And Henry Clodhopper shop is a cute little shoe shop in the middle of town.
I'm gonna let Ma Kent run this interaction
Yeah.
because she's the local.
Yeah,
That
Mudcat
is
hops out and goes to Knox. Calls for Henry.
Henry opens the door and he smiles at you. He's a gnome, so he's a little shorter than you, I think.
Just a little bit. Well, yeah, no, depending on how tall, because I'm like,
Oh, that's true.
what I
You're
put, I'm
short.
like 2'11", but
Yeah,
I'm
we're
also
about
kind of
the same
stupid.
height.
Yeah.
And he looks at your wagon full of people. And he said, "Oh, well, my goodness, you do seem to be having quite a day."
That's what it sounds like. Hey, we're wondering
Are
if
you-
you
Are you in need of shoes?
I don't know that we have enough time to stick around to get fitted, but
Oh,
You good cobbler. No.
She like goes, I mean, she like turns to you and like shows off her shoes. Best
He was
around
over
here.
I make a
Best
note
in
in my
store,
book.
really.
You what?
I make a note in my book. Maybe. My hood is very much up. I would just like to be clear. I'm not trying to look like a winged one.
Okay. Well, what can I help you with, Mrs. Kent?
Well, we're headed. Well, we're headed. After Lola. Wondering
Oh.
if you got your kin down in Galershon. Do you have any regular contact with them?
Well, we write. I haven't seen him in person since last spring when a few of them came to visit for a few days.
Right.
Why? What,
Okay, player me is trying to remember the details of why we wanted that.
We were wondering if there was. This is out of character.
Yes.
We were
Yeah.
wondering if there were allies nearby that could help stage something. But we're asking people to commit treason, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah. I mean, I think you've established the town as like, people aren't. I think Mama Kent feels comfortable saying things out loud because, like, we'll talk with each other, but not to outsiders, sort of a deal. As my vibe.
Yeah, the town's ride or die. And if anyone in the town is like involved in something, no one's snitching.
Yes. Well, wondering if you'd like any messages delivered while we're up that way. And maybe if you know anyone up that way that might be a good place to land for a bit. And see if we can meet up with Lola and the others.
what is you're going to?
Galershon.
Well, they've been arrested.
Right.
Well, whatever it is you're going to do, good luck, I suppose. As far as accommodations, you can check in with my niece when you get to Galershon. I do have some family there. She's got a house in the lower part of the city. Here, I'll write down some directions to find it, and you can see. I don't know if she'll be able to put you up, but it is a family affair, I suppose.
Yes. If you'd like us to deliver any messages or anything while we're there, we got room.
Of course. Give me a moment to write something up.
Yes.
And do be careful.
Just nods.
Should we expect you all back?
Well, from the way they're talking about things, she like turns and looks at John, who's been the most like, this, you can't turn back from this and stuff, and is just like, who knows?
I smile and wave.
I keep my head down.
But got enough beats to last us, so we'll be fine. Just like,
Well, I wish you luck. I hope we hear from you once you've done whatever you're doing. Anita was arrested with them, and you know that's one of his granddaughters who is married to a salt miner in the town.
gotcha. Well,
So whatever you're doing,
of course.
Good luck.
Everyone.
Let me write that up for you. Is there anything else you all need? Do you need any food other than beets? I know you have beets.
This is the point where
I'll
someone else in the
send you
party
the
needs to
pie.
speak up because Ma's like, we're good, we got
no. This is when I speak up and I go, yes, please, please.
All right. You wait here a moment, and I will be right back. He goes back inside.
He knows
A little bit later, he returns with. He has written down the directions on how to find his niece's home in Galashan, as well as a sealed letter to her for you to deliver, and a basket full of like muffins and bread and like little meat pies and things. Figured you could use a little, a little variety for the road.
I give him 5 silver.
Oh my!
I go, thank you so much, and I take it and I put it in my bag, and then I give him a Noctis treat, and I go, you are a lifesaver, and I crawl back on top of the carriage, and I go, I'm not gonna die.
Now you share that, young man.
I just look at him and I go, I bought them. No, I don't say that. I just go, yes, sir.
All right. Well, good luck. I hope everyone's all right when you catch up to them. I don't know that this is small village. No one here has done anything.
Right. Well, we'll be
Honestly,
sure to send. We'll send word.
Yes, do that. And be careful. Honestly, I've heard some rumors from other towns that have been investigated lately. I think they're just determined to make a few arrests in each one to deter people. So, watch your back.
Same to you.
Oh,
Hopefully they've taken what they want here and won't bother, but
I hope so. Good luck.
thank you. Heads back over. All right, Gertrude. Off we go.
To Welby.
Roll along.
Go along.
I have a question for Welby. Welby, do you have command?
I look at him and I go, why would you-
enchantment?
What was that, Welby?
I go, why would he have command?
Welby. I said Welby.
Oh, I think you said
I-
Welby. I was watching.
I do know of that spell, but that is not one of the blessings that I prayed for today.
Wait, paladins don't have to prepare spells, do they? I thought they had to choose them, like learn them in general.
Paladins prepare spells.
We don't prepare
Okay.
spells.
No, paladins don't prepare spells. They just
With paladins,
have their spells.
that's cleric nonsense.
clear.
Why does my interface for a paladin on here say prepare spells?
I don't know.
Because Dungeon Master Vault is not perfect.
This is true.
Yeah.
Well, yes, then I guess I do.
Okay, perfect. All right.
I was gonna say paladins specifically, paladins and druids. Like paladins know the spells they know, and so they don't have to prepare anything because they only know the spells they know. Just like warlocks, they only know the spells they know.
Yep. Paladins, warlocks, and sorcerers, they just get what they have.
Yep.
Wait,
We can do the suggestion from Johan, where we have the helmsman just simply beach the boat.
and my spells are not strong. It would be easy to resist.
Not if there's a knife to his throat. Probably.
I mean, if we go for bulk, if we go for multiple people to try and crash the boat into the shore, I can also Crown of Madness someone and have them. Well, I guess not Crown of Madness necessarily, because that one requires them attacking their comrades. But you know, things we can do things.
I think that's our easiest bet is the command thing, because that will get them. If it works, they go to shore, right? They have to stop the boat. We have time to plan our next move. We can wait overnight. We can, do a bunch of things.
All I know is we need to go faster.
All right.
And I'm gonna go. Welby, can you bless
All right.
the beats?
I
So
was
the beat can go
I
on.
was- okay. I did just look up paladins. Paladins do prepare spells.
What sort of nonsense is this?
I don't know.
And I can change my list of prepared spells on a long rest.
Well, whatever spells you have prepared at the moment, we'll go with, and then we can investigate this further between sessions. We don't need to worry about it too much right now.
Okay. So I do not have command prepared. But I can bless this beat with extra speed.
Bless the-
What's this beat?
How fast is this beat moving?
It moves at like a horse-pulled wagon, like walking speed.
So that's what, like 60 feet?
Let me.
On,
Lord bless this beat that it may be funky and nasty and dirty, that we may boogie till the night comes.
So what? This would be like a draft horse. So that's a 40.
Sure.
So that's 40 feet. Okay.
And then with bless here to go up to 55.
And that's just at regular pace.
Okay, I'm gonna kneel down or like sit up front and put my hand on the back of the beat and bow my head and pray and say, Botlux, we wish to protect the family of Kel and his prospective mate. Will you please bless this
Oh my.
beat that it may run faster? Thank you.
Okay. So I have what the PHB says about, like, travel distance and speed. So,
Yeah.
So a fast pace is 4 miles per hour or 30 miles per day, whatever, 8 hours of travel. Normal pace is 3 miles per hour, slow pace is 2. So I guess with this, would we move from like normal to fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
And well, fun thing is, the beat won't tire if that's a thing.
The beat is not tired.
Yes.
Excellent.
The beat is always fresh.
But
1 hour
keep going.
without tiring.
So
But then once the spell's duration ends, it'll need to take a short rest before it can be effective.
So I've looked up barge speeds or like and riverboat speeds for D&D,
Mhm.
and I'm not saying this is necessarily true in this case, but like the fastest a boat or like a barge goes in D&D is 5 miles per day. So we could
Per day? Dang.
That's just not right.
Well, yeah, rowed is 1 mile per hour with multiple people to row. Poled or towed is a half a mile per hour. And daily travel, the average is 5 miles per day. So that's an 8 hour. That's like an 8-hour day, right? But,
Gotcha.
But yeah, so apparently it's for a total of 5 miles per day on average. So if they were
Okay,
like booking it, like yeah,
Yeah. I had looked up boat speeds and things before this because I anticipated you guys trying this kind of thing.
so like
So you
technically,
guys-
this actually is starting to feel like a feasible plan.
Yeah. You'll be able to catch up to where the barge is a little over halfway to Galarshon.
Okay.
Between like halfway and 2/3 of the way there is when
Uh,
you'd be intercepting.
How many castings will I need to get through for that?
Oh, that's a good point. Let's see how many. It's for an hour at a time.
It's for an hour at a time, and the beat would need to take a short rest in between before it can be affected by the spell again.
And you can do how many?
Up to 3. I just used 1, so that's 2 more.
Okay, so that puts it closer to you'd need to use all 3, and then you guys can catch up to it about 2/3 of the way to Galarshon after using all 3 of those.
All right.
And I might fly ahead to do. Are we doing the drill plan,
That's what I'm trying. That's what I was about to ask. I was like, we got.
or are we doing Crown of Madness?
Yeah. So what is
Oh,
the
we
actual
have-
plan? What is?
We have hours to talk about it, so
Yeah. So what is our actual plan, right? Because I'll be honest, I don't know if we want to RP the whole thing, but the case that John is going to keep attempting to make is what happens here. There has to be. You have to be ready for violence regardless. There is no just spiriting them away off of the ship. It's not going to be smooth. It's not going to be fast. There's more people than. That's so funny that it's just a spinning top beat. Oh my god.
Yes.
I have nothing against violence, but I'm not going to kill anyone.
Okay, and you are.
Well, you don't
are
have to.
fine-
I will.
Yeah, you are fine with them never being able to return to Small Village. Wanted posters will be made for them.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
All right, we are going to need to beat this man later, but we'll do that later. If we can get them to stop the boat for the night, there will be some that will disembark to make camp. If they make camp, there won't be as many on the boat. If there's not as many on the boat, we can try for a stealthy approach or limited murder. There'll be probably some murder regardless, but that's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make.
I am not stealthy.
Neither am I.
I think you might be the only stealthy one here.
I have a +3 to stealth.
I have a plus.
I have a. What is my stealth? I have a +1. No, I have a +2 because of the Stone of Luck.
Beautiful.
Hmm. This is going to be a time.
Oh well,
Hello? Who just left?
Oh, Kluki.
Oh, he's mad.
It's
Hey,
because you
come
guys are
back.
threatening to set the boat and telephone on fire.
No, just the boats. Just the boats. Well, and we're talking more about
Yes,
mind
you did.
control at this point and crashing the boats.
That's
Are you
fine.
back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So,
Thank you.
did we ever find a number of how many people were arrested, or did we just not even think to get specifics?
It's
it's
around
like 3,
7.
right? Oh, I thought it was like 3.
Oh
There
my
were
gosh!
6.
I think we got the information. Whether we as players remember it is different, but with the characters got it.
Okay.
Yeah, there were 6. The ones you specifically know about are Lola, the Lowry sisters, who are named Megan, Poppy, Boris, who's a salt miner, and then Anita, who's the wife of a salt miner. Those are the ones you know of. There's still one more that you didn't learn the name of yet, but there are 6 of them.
Okay,
all
so
in total.
here's my hopeful plan if we manage to beach the boat. Because I imagine they'll make camp for the night if we beach it. I will infiltrate, get to the prisoners. If I have to kill people along the way, so I'm imagining there'll be the shore where they'll be camped. There'll be the boat on the river, and there'll be a stretch of river for a while on the other side. I'll take corpses that I make and throw them over one side, and I'll have you guys hide them somewhere, right? And then we'll have people escape into the river and we'll ferry them to the other side.
Kel's just looking at you like, what happened to you as a child?
I was trained to
You-
kill.
You talk about death. Like it's not like taking the life is just easy.
I don't think you understand.
Th-
what
this
the-
It's
isn't
easier than
healthy.
making a life. It's easier than making life. I get a little sweaty afterwards.
As I said, we.
I'm not sure
there's
if
some
we will have done that
misunderstandings here.
for you.
I look at Welby and I go, "You seem to be a mercenary. Is that correct?"
You can loosely term me as such, yes.
Have you ever been involved in any conflicts before?
Yes.
Have you worked for any of the winged ones?
Not directly, no.
But you've been around conflicts where they're involved.
No, there weren't many back on, many if at all, on the island.
I'm
I
not
am-
referring to whether or not they were involved, but whether they paid for it or did the commanding.
There was no commanding.
No commanding? Okay. Are you familiar at all with how easily, though, they offer death to those who rebel against this sort of order or against them in general?
I'll just wave my hand expansively. Stories about.
Wonderful. I think you might be better as a landlocked person to explain to, and I point the boy, about how easily our kind offers death to those who rebel against what we consider the natural order typically.
I'm gonna look at Kel and say, what do you think of pill bugs?
Except now he's gone.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, he said BRB, so it's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was expected. It was just I couldn't stop the question and go, oh wait, no. Kel, wake up. Wake up, we have to talk about this. No, not before.
Also, once I get we get all the prisoners off, I was thinking of setting a fire at the very, very bottom of the barge so that they're like while they're camped, it'll take a while for it to spread before they notice it.
Okay. Interesting.
On a barge,
And then
would there be a place where the where prisoners would be held, like on a barge like this specifically? Would it be under the boat or would they be on top? Like what type of barge is this usually?
You would expect them to be contained inside the boat,
Okay.
in the
Okay.
like in cargo space, essentially.
So like we'd have to get through a door if there was any sort of like infiltrating.
Yeah.
But like can't.
but once we're inside, yeah, but I was gonna say once we're inside, it's not like, you know, everything's open in the air where everyone can see. We'll have a little bit of
You said you were going to stealth onto the boat though for something for the drilling part.
well, if we manage to beat them, I won't need to drill.
I mean, yes. I'm just trying to think if there's some way we can. I don't know. We need. So far, the plan is just get them off the boat, but not what do with after boats.
Great point.
I don't
They
think
go.
this is
Yeah.
not planned out accordingly.
Planner. I'm more of a doer.
You respond
can't
now,
return
but you
home.
never answered the question about the pill bug.
Hellbug?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll let you.
Often known as potato bugs or roly polies.
What do those have to do with anything?
Do pill bugs bother your crops at all?
Lots of things bother our crops. Why are we talking about that right now?
What do you do with those insects and other things that bother your crops?
Look over at Ma. Ma, what do we do with those?
Oh no.
It's protein. You eat him.
She just like turns back. What?
Still bugs.
What
Do
do
we
you
have
do
them?
with insectuous pests?
Well, we try and get rid of them.
Do you
How
give
do you
them
get rid
away
of them?
nicely, or do you kill them unceremoniously?
Like, I don't know, vinegar, or try and get them to stay away or to not leave the crops alone.
Are you really
I
comparing
turn to
people
Welby and I go,
to-
beets are far too hardy a crop for this analogy.
Are you, are you really are you really comparing
You are
bugs
nothing
to
more
people?
than insects to winged ones. I think
That's
you need
what
to
we're gonna
understand that.
I think I understand that quite well. Unfortunately,
And they will do their best to crush you under claw if they deem that you are not necessary to exist.
that's why I'm gonna be the man that stands up to them. Stands
So
up to
going to kill
You know
them.
what happens to the nails that stand up, right? What happens to the nails that stand up?
nails don't stand.
If you were
The
on the
nails that
when
stick
I
out the
was
most
helping repair
nails
that
down.
hole in the roof, when a nail was sticking out too high, what do? You beat it down with a hammer. I know that much.
Yeah, they can beat me
Just
down as much
flashback
as they
to the
want to
fact
try.
that-
It's not
that-
gonna. Oh, sorry. You go.
Oh, I was just going to flash back to John going to fix the roof and absolutely not even touching a hammer.
I had a rock.
Who didn't you just? Was it you or was it Noctis who just
I
stuck
pulled,
or
I pulled
a
shingles
scarf?
off, and it's not.
Yeah,
just like a
I-
scarf.
Okay.
Yeah, I put a
Yes.
scarf in it. I fixed
Yes.
it. I was correct.
Beautiful. Anyway, didn't mean to interrupt. I just thought that was a funny contrast of like, here's this thing that you do, and it's like, has no.
Look, you're either an
This is-
insect or you're a nail that needs to be put back in its place.
That's the problem that people have. Everybody thinks that somebody has to stick on the little man or do this. I'm going to make a change. Show them that I'm not going to be what they think we are.
This is a
That's mighty aspirational of you.
This is a province
But-
ruled by the Solaris. I
And
don't
that-
think you understand what you are to them.
Maybe I don't, but I know what I am to. I know what I am to my friends. I know what I am to those that were taken, and those that now are missing family. We only know of a handful. We don't know of everybody that they took. Maybe they're people that actually really matter in this town. They're probably scared out of their minds right now, hoping and praying that someone comes and sets them free for something that, for all I know, doesn't actually mean or doesn't actually happen.
You're not setting them free. You're just releasing them into a different kind of servitude. Forever
Well-
forever from now, they will be on the run.
Well, if what you all say is true, then it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we've just been in servitude our whole lives,
No,
whether it be
you've
this
been
way,
in
that way, or
servitude.
another way.
And yet you're still not really. You have to make a decision.
I'm making a
Technically,
decision.
We all have to make a decision. What are you
I've
going
made
to
my
do with
decision.
them after you've gotten them off that barge?
Bring them back home.
They no longer
We'll figure that
have
out
a
once
home.
I get there.
Look, Kel, either we need to get rid of all the witnesses, and then they won't know who it is, and so they will destroy the entire town because they know where they were looking.
do
And I don't know what
guys,
the other option was.
do you guys understand, like, as he's pulling out the bag of cloaks, and you can kind of see there's like torn off pieces of cloth that he's pulling out too. What a disguise is. You know, the brown cloaks that kind of look like bandits to me. Where do you think there's been lots of bandits that have come and attacked Small Village. I've held these for a special occasion.
My last altercation was with bandits, and I killed several.
Kel, would you do me a favor and roll a persuasion, or actually just roll? Can you just roll me a flat charisma check real quick? For
is this required?
No. This is something that's going to affect how I'm going to treat you.
That's scary.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh my gosh, where'd my dice tray go? Where'd I put the thing? Oh my gosh, if I would stop losing stuff. Okay. Oh no, I need to pull up the Superman die. I actually have my metal Superman dice. Where'd they go?
Beautiful.
Where'd it go? There it is. Alrighty. But charisma, not persuasion.
Charisma.
Just a charisma.
Okay.
I'm just trying to determine how I'm gonna proceed, I guess, with your character specifically.
Okay. That is what's my charisma? Let me pull up my character sheet. I believe it's a +2. Alright, that's going to be a 17.
Okay, cool. Cool.
What are you rolling against?
Just
I have no idea.
No.
Yeah. John is no longer arguing.
Okay.
I do appreciate the experience that you guys have had. This world just needs a change. And it starts with each one of us.
I cast message to Noctis. Noctis, if you're willing to fight for them, how far are you willing to go?
Still figuring that out.
I follow your lead at this point, I guess. I'm not sure if the landlocked are worth it yet.
Oh,
But I will take some of those scraps, and I'm gonna fashion myself a little bandit mask.
woohoo!
I really cannot afford to be recognized.
Everybody who's making a bandit disguise, make a performance check.
Oh, no.
Okay, I can do this.
Performance.
Performance? Do I have anything in performance? I do. +4. Ooh, that's a 21.
Mine's a 14 because I have +2.
Ah,
It's like I
Yeah.
might have done this before.
DM, I have a disguise kit and proficiency in it.
He pulled out a tuxedo
You
mask.
You
What was that?
have advantage, Noctis.
Okay, that would be.
Well,
Please roll high so we can say you just pull a full-on disguise. I just want you to be
He's
like,
like the leader of the bandits.
20.
If it works, it works, you know?
Yes.
I think it's.
I'm busy directing.
Is my
the
proficiency
Phoenix
bonus 3 or 2 at level 3? I think it's 2, right?
I don't know.
if you
It should be on your
go-
character sheet.
My current is
Plus
2.
2. Yeah.
Okay. Only a 16, but.
Alright, I think I was
I'm
just
not-
listening.
I'm busy driving, but
You're not-
anyone
okay,
can
that's
feel
fair.
free to make me one if they want.
That's
Would
fair.
make you
That's
one.
the one.
I'll
That
make
was
her
my
one.
Okay. I
You
don't
both compete.
have options.
You can definitely tell Kel, or Kel probably already has one that like he's kept for himself, and it's already made, and it like looks really good.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Kel.
Yeah.
I got a 20
Like-
on that one for you.
Nice. Okay. Kel and Ma Kent are gonna have the best disguises here. Welby is just it's so clear that what he's wearing is a disguise, you know? It's like when you
Oh.
see someone wearing those glasses with the fake nose.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Technically, will it technically be effective in that if you don't know who he is, you probably can't describe him very well after this? Yeah,
it's dark out. We're fine.
it's dark out. They're not going to know what to make of it, but they're definitely going to know he's in disguise.
Well, also, last they really saw me, I was like curled up napping on the ground. Pretty much.
It's Finn Rider. Like they just get the nose wrong, you know.
Yeah.
Sure,
yeah.
sure. Awesome. So you guys have made your disguises. You've had your discussions. You've come to whatever decisions you've come to at this point. And as the afternoon wears on, it's starting to get to be evening, is when you are going to. The sun hasn't started setting quite yet. It's the late afternoon. And this is when you can see the barge on the river.
Okay.
Now, are
Places,
you
everyone.
hiding your whole selves and wagon from the view of the barge? Are you disguising the beat? Because I will remind you, your wagon is being pulled by an awakened beat that may
Yes.
be identifiable.
Yeah, that might affect our ability to be indistinguishable.
Or
The
doing
beat-
very fast.
I'll go up to John or Johan. Johan, what's the range on your Crown of Madness?
120 feet.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna.
Let-
I would have on the way. I would have ritually cast Find Familiar to change my familiar from a spider to a raven.
Okay.
And
How far-
I would have sent it to go scouting, essentially. Just.
Are
see
you
how
the
many
kind of
people are on
wizard-
deck.
Are you the kind of wizard that can cast from your familiar?
All wizards can cast from their familiar, but you can only cast touch spells.
Gotcha.
Could you cast a range spell if you touch the person with it anyway?
No, because that would be fun. I did it specifically so I could cast like really fun spells from my spider as I make it crawl in their mouth or something. But that's for way later in the game.
How far is the barge from the shore?
Which is what we'll find out because I sent my familiar to scout.
Yeah, so you guys know the barge is going pretty much down the center of the river as much as possible, which means it's about
100
100 feet from shore.
100 what from shore?
100 feet.
Feet.
Okay. If we hide on the shore,
Real quick, John, Johan, please make a perception check for your familiar.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. Where's my numbers? You said perception check?
Mhm.
Do familiars have their own stat, or is that just my perception? How's that work?
I think if you're looking through it, it's probably yours.
Yeah, it depends. If you're using their eyes.
Let me check. I'm gonna pull it up real quick, just to make
Yes.
sure.
Well,
So
that's
if-
happening. I think. Yeah. I'm like, well, I think Beatty's a little tired, anyways, so we can pull off here for a minute. Into like some bushes or whatever. If there's, I
The
gotta look
beat
at
needs
that.
a rest.
What was that?
The beat needs a rest.
Yes.
He's pretty
It's a little,
beat.
it's a little beat up.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes.
It was the
Oh,
worst.
no.
Yeah, I guess I'm looking through it since we're close enough. So I guess that'll be mine.
Okay.
Which is 18 plus. You said perception, right?
Yes.
That's a 23.
Ooh. Okay. So as you're scouting out the river, you're taking a look at both sides and the barge here. You notice on the other side of the river, there seem to be some people with a similar idea to you. Can't get a good look at them because they keep hiding.
Oh,
But they're just following that barge.
Ah, damn it! They're too far away for me to use this spell. Oh, wait! I bring my raven back, and I write a note,
Ah.
and it just says,
What the F are you
Icarus-
doing?
It just says, I just write Icarus lives? Question mark. Let's stop the. We're going to try and beach the barge. Wanna help? Question mark. And I send the raven back to them.
Did they seem
Ooh.
to have noticed us, or we just?
They're trying to
Well,
stay
'cause-
hidden. I don't know if they saw us, but we'll find out, I guess.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, damn it. What's my persuasion? Oh, that's not bad. Okay, could be better. That's a 17.
Okay. Are you still watching through the eyes of your familiar?
I think I would be.
Okay. So your raven goes over to these people and they immediately kind of freak out when this happens.
I expect
But
as
they-
much.
Read the note and still like incredibly skeptical. One of them almost just kills the bird in a panic, but is stopped by one of the others. There's a couple, there's like a dwarf and a half elf and a halfling here. There's a mixed group here that one of them almost kills your bird in a panic, is stopped, and they consider this note. And you said the note said that you're going to try and beach the barge. Want to help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turns out they're actually bandits. They don't even care about the whole Icarus thing. But, like, whatever.
Yeah. They write back a note because they don't know that they could talk to you through this bird. So you watch them deliberating as they decide what to write in the note.
Just have the bird read the note.
They're like,
I mean, he's
what?
listening.
We don't know who this note is from. We're supposed to trust a bird? A bird. Well, it's a bird. It's not. Calm down. If they're going to try to beach the barge, they're definitely closer to our side than the other side, at the very least. So that's probably good. And then one of them pipes up and is like, unless this is, we should probably just run, right? We should just run. This means we've been spotted. We're
The
compromised.
bird shakes its head no. It goes, no.
Okay, they're running. The bird just shakes its head because they were like, we've been compromised. They should run. And the bird is like, don't do that. They're freaked out. They're running.
Could
Oh,
I have
wait.
snuck over to the other side of the river?
How are you going
can
to
I roll
cross the
for-
river?
I can fly, so I just while they're traveling behind the barge, I'll just wait behind our group and then fly over when they're not really paying attention. And when the
Forgot you
barge
can
isn't paying
fly.
attention, yeah,
Just far enough back to try to not be seen.
yeah.
Oh, goody. A winged one is going to show up and say, hey, look, we're not with them. We're not with the winged ones.
Yeah, you can totally have snuck over to that side of the river.
Okay, I will sneak. 26.
Damn.
Yeah, they don't know you're there, but they do know the bird is there, and they have gotten real spooked by it and are running away.
I appear in front of them. I'm like, hey, it's chill. Just listen to the bird, man.
Are you visibly a
awful.
winged one at this moment? Have you tried to disguise that about yourself, or like, yeah,
Or are you just a tiefling?
One, I am hiding that fact. Two, I am not. I am hiding that fact.
Okay,
Good.
all right,
Thank goodness.
excellent. So they draw weapons on you.
I lean against a tree. I'm just like, hey,
Because
man.
you said, what did you say? It's chill?
Yeah, I said, hey, man, it's chill. Listen to the bird.
They're like, they draw weapons, and one of them looks at you. He says, is that your bird?
I
That's
shake
my
my
friend's
head
bird.
no.
It's not your bird. What the?
It's a familiar. It's my friend's a wizard. He's listening through the bird. He can control it. It's a whole thing.
As a raven, the raven uses mimicry, and just in a creepy whisper voice, it says, "Not his bird."
I want to kill that bird. One of them mutters. His friend is like, no, not right now. What do
Anyway,
you want?
we want to stop the barge, and we're trying to figure out how to do that effectively. We have a plan in place, but like, it's not the best plan. Yeah.
You have a bad plan?
Yeah, we want the prisoners on board
Why?
to free them.
Okay.
We don't care about anything else on the barge. If you want something else off the barge, I mean, who are we to say that you? I mean, I don't care. I really don't care.
Okay. Do you know who's on the barge?
Yes. Well, are you asking about the prisoners? Or are you asking about the guards?
The prisoners.
We know a couple of them. We don't know all of them, but we're wanting to get all of them anyway.
Okay, and are they
Cultists.
Well, suspected cultists.
gotcha. They don't particularly you can tell on their faces they do not like the fact that you've used the word cultists about this. Right.
Well,
Got it.
he used the word cultists. I mean, and that's what they're accused of being. But like, I mean, they're suspected of being supporters of Icarus.
Right. And you're gonna free them. And
Yeah.
then what?
It's up to them where they go after that. We're trying to do it inconspicuously. So we're thinking our current plan was to get the barge beached. But the problem is that we weren't aware that this was going to be happening today, so our spellcasters didn't prepare effective spells that would help us do that easily. So
Rude.
what we're going to try. I'm not saying you are incapable of doing it. I'm saying you didn't prepare it for today. That's what I'm saying. Anyway. So current plan is Crown of Madness the helmsman and get him to beach the barge that way. In that case, if the barge is beached, they will have to camp for the night. If they camp for the night, then I can infiltrate the barge, and try and free the prisoners.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you have better plans, we are open to hearing them. Also, how many people are there here?
You see 3.
I see 3. Okay. And like,
Yeah.
can I get a general sense for like what their kind of combat roles might be, or like is one like heavily armed and heavily armored, or are they
All
like, you know?
arms.
Wow.
These 3 seem to be at least functioning as scouts right now. They do, as you take a look at their equipment, they do appear to be spellcasters more than martial combatants.
Okay, promising.
And they're
So-
very skeptical about you. They're listening. They're like, okay. So you don't really have a plan to help them then, do you?
You have a plan to help them?
Maybe.
Then great. Also,
you're
if
gonna
I
beach the barge. How are you going to do that without hurting everybody inside?
beaching the barge, I mean, it
Are
wouldn't
you going to
like
crash it? What are you doing?
no. So like, there's sections of the river where it's not rocky, right? If we beach them there, it won't. It might breach the bottom of the hole, but it won't sink the boat.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, at most they'll get roughed up, but like, it's not going to be injurious to anyone aboard unless they're like sitting at the edge of the boat looking over. Then they'll get knocked off the boat.
Okay, and you guys think you can take those soldiers?
Can I remember, DM, how many soldiers were there roughly again?
Up top, I
There-
guess.
Yeah, so on the boat, because some of them actually did go to other towns and things. Not all of them got onto this barge, but there are 8 soldiers on this barge.
Oh, yeah, most definitely we can take them.
I
Okay.
hate how confident you are. because
Yeah, well,
because John is not.
And these guys are like, oh, okay. You can definitely take 8 sovereign guards.
Well, here's the thing. If I get the drop on them, I can kill a couple of them before they probably notice.
How are you going to get the drop on them if you're mind controlling one of them into beaching the barge, which everyone will notice?
Well, they'll notice, but their helmsman will be going crazy, right? Crown of Madness. They'll be beached. And then the hope is that they'll have to stop for the night before they go into town. If they stop for the night and if they camp, there won't be everyone on the barge.
Maybe. But don't you think you'd be a little paranoid if someone made your helmsman crazy to beach the barge? I wouldn't sleep.
Yeah, but I'm not saying they have to sleep. I'm just saying if they can get some of them off the barge. And
Alright.
close to shore so we can
Alright.
offload prisoners and etc.
Look, if you guys. We were going to do a little bit of swapping people out at the. What's it called? Hang on. At the
Do any-
inspection entry to the city. But this sounds maybe better if we can definitely take care of all the guards.
Do any of you have command or suggestion?
Ooh, let me take a look real quick. Beep, boop. 1 second, I'm in the wrong character sheet.
Okay.
Open. Huh. Let me see it. It keeps closing the character sheet. There we go. Okay, what are your... No, we don't have command or suggestion.
Dang. Okay. So Crown of Madness it is.
We got friends.
That might be helpful later. Later, maybe. We'll see.
Goal is not to talk to them knowing that, you know what? Honestly, if we can kill all the guards on there, that'd be great. I'm a fan of that plan.
Okay.
And then we can get them somewhere safe.
Sounds great. So we'll beach it, we'll wait for nightfall, and then we'll strike at nightfall.
All right.
Okay, and then I will disappear back into the forest.
All right.
That's okay.
Okay. I guess we're gonna follow that boat until nightfall and see what happens.
So,
And then I'll do my thing from earlier.
when are we attacking this boat?
We're gonna try and get it to beach ASAP.
Okay, my question is, they're on the other side of the river, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, I go back to them. By the way, how do you plan? Do you have a plan or a way to get back to our side of the river?
You never told them.
You're on this side of the river.
No, our group's on that side.
What?
I point to John and his bright blue. Actually, hang on. No,
I'm
he's
in a
No,
close.
that's night out, right?
It's not night.
Night
It's
out.
like it's like midday.
Yeah.
Or
It's like 3
Oh.
or 4 in the afternoon.
Why was I thinking it was dark out? I was like, okay, we're fine. They can't
We
see.
were
Never
talking about
mind.
it being dark when
I've
we
been-
were talking about the disguises.
You're right. You're right.
We're,
That's
we're
okay.
also not trying to be seen from the water side.
I guess we might be able to swim. How are you getting back over there?
That's not important.
Okay. Goodness gracious.
A strong swimmer.
Well, I guess. we're all
Well,
gonna
we'll
need to
see.
be on
We'll
the
see
same
what
side
side
of
they
the
beach
river,
on.
so that's a good point. Yeah, once they've beached, whoever's not on the right side swims.
Okay, sounds good. And then at
Alright.
that point, I meld back into the plants.
Did you know beets
Make
float?
it so.
It's gonna ride our sentient beat up the river.
It's just spinning through.
We could just have a beat monster attack them. What are we doing?
Why is there a
Yeah,
giant
that's
beet
so
attacking us?
anonymous.
No,
We awaken the beet. just to kill
Beatrice
it in the
is a
same thing.
gentle creature.
Ah,
It doesn't attack. It just rolls around.
that's so sad. I'm so excited to have Beatrice go and just, Spinosaurus these guys.
I'm imagining you guys know The Godfather, where that person wakes up with a horse head on their bed. I'm thinking just a slice of beet and like Nas bed.
It's so much red.
Oh, that's
Oh, God.
hilarious.
So you come back, you relay the plan to everyone. Well, I guess I would just like uncomatose and go, all right, we're beaching the boat. The terrorists are on our side.
Those are some strong words. Are we sure they're terrorists?
I mean,
I fly back in. They're
They
terrorists.
perform acts of terror to
Who were
the definition
these
of a
people?
terrorist who commits acts of terror against a government entity to inspire fear so that policies change. They're terrorists.
I mean, that could be said of like anybody's cooking that you don't like. They could be a terrorist. They're not a terrorist, you know?
No. Terrorism is intentional. What they're doing is inflicting terror so to invoke social change. Terrorism.
Who are these people? Do we know them? Are they
Yes,
Little
they're like your friend Lulu. They're Icarus cult people.
And they'll take care of the prisoners after we release them, so they'll have somewhere to go. There's no other way
we
to read
don't
into
have
that.
to kill anyone?
No, we have to kill all the guards.
DM, can I see the helmsman?
Ooh, make a perception check. Unless you're using your bird still, then just yes.
No, because I have to make it from like my own thing, so I have to. Well, I guess I could have used the bird to like scout, so I'd know what it looked. But I mean, either way, it still would have been my perception. So
Yeah, make a
Oh,
perception check.
I'm just fine. I got an 18 on the dice, and my number
Okay, yeah.
is something great. That's
Yeah.
a +5. So
You can see the helmsman.
cool. I go, all right, we ready? Too bad.
Yep.
And then I cast Crown of Madness, so they have to make a wisdom save or become charmed by me.
Okay, then.
So, well, actually, before I do that, do they look like an elf of any sort?
Ooh, let me take a look
Because if they're
here.
an elf, I'm not casting it. I would cast it whoever's not an elf first and make them do the dirty work.
No, they are a dragonborn.
Cool.
Sure.
So yeah, they need to just they need to beat a DC 12
Was that what was that save?
wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Wisdom save. They fail.
Oh,
Cool. Wonderful. So, any who are like looking at the boat, they just see a crown of jagged iron appear on this dragonborn's head, just a little too tight, and you obviously can't see the crazed look in their eye. Now, is there anyone close by them on deck?
Yeah, there's 2 other guards.
Cool. And does this dragonborn look muscular at all? That'll be great.
Oh, yes.
Sweet. How close is the closest person to the water's edge? Like, is there someone? Could he like push someone off the edge of the boat?
There are the other 2 guards that are up there. One of them, the Dragonborn, has wings, and so does one of the other guards up there. There is one that
Yeah, but they're also in armor.
and are in armor. Yeah, I'm just giving you the layout here.
Cool.
And they're not like right at the edge of the barge or anything. They're standing relatively middle of the deck, midway between like the helm and the edge, keeping watch on things.
Cool. And I guess one last question. Since this is a barge, is there like a very obvious like capstan on, or I guess like where the anchor would be dropped from on the deck?
Ooh,
Because usually the way those work on like a ship is there's a capstan, which is like the 4-wheeled like thing that people have to push to pull up the anchor since it's heavy, but they just have like a thing that's as simple as like pulling out a peg so that it just
Like this
immediately
table, but
falls.
not.
yeah, you would know generally where that would be on one of the military barges.
Cool. He's gonna walk up to the capstan and he is just gonna pull the peg out and hit the guy closest to the capstan. Drop anchor and hit the guy if he can.
I don't think you can do that with Crown of Madness. You can only make a melee attack.
He's
creature
going
that
to
you
make
mentioned
a melee attack. That's why I said he's going to pull the peg out of the capstan so it drops anchor and attack the guy closest with it.
With the peg?
Yeah, so you pull a peg out. So it basically just be like a melee attack with a, what is it, like a non...
Right.
Club,
in
with a club or
weapon.
something.
Make an Arcana check to see if you can make that specific of a direction on this attack.
And he has let go of the helm now, so
That's a 21.
All right. You succeed.
Thank goodness. Arcana is one of the only things I have a +5, or it's got a +6. So, yeah. Woohoo!
So he's dropped anchor in the middle of the river.
while they're
And-
traveling.
and is
That's a
then
hard
again,
jolt. Full speed anchor, go. And he hits it.
and then at the end of that, he gets to make a save. Oh, he fails, so he's still under your spell.
Hell yeah.
So there's a whole lot of yelling now, and people are like, "What the heck? Somebody stop him!"
I go, all right.
Okay.
Did he manage to hit the other guard?
Let me see. Where's his attack roll? Oh, nope. I don't need the map. I need the character sheet. Attack roll. Which opponent did you choose?
A non-winged one. Whoever the closest non-winged one to the capstan was.
Okay. Hang on. Let me pull that one up.
If only I could make him say things that sounded racist, but I can't. He's just gonna hit. He's just gonna like seemingly walk over, pull the peg out to drop the anchor, and hit a guy with the big, what's essentially just a big wooden stick.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, he hits him. There is much confusion on this barge. I'm going to roll some things to see how this combat goes for a second while they're anchored in the middle of the river.
I'm trying to think of something.
What's this save?
It's a wisdom
Again.
save. He's gotta get a 12. Or
Okay.
beat a 12, whatever that.
Okay, after a bit of a scuffle, he does save, and they have regained control.
How many rounds?
2.
Okay, so you guys have 2 rounds to also do something, I guess.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I
But
would.
you realize
fly-
you're our only like ranged option right now, right?
I would fly in low and fast with the drill and just drill right below the water line on the side of the boat, and then dip back into the water. So I would fly up in the 2 rounds. I would dash super
Okay.
close, so as close to the water as I can get without accidentally plunging in. So if I go 60 feet for 2 rounds, that's 120 feet. Gets me to the boat. I'd get to the side of it, and then once he's saved and once they're going about doing their things, I would try and drill that hole.
Okay, let me check something here.
Guys, we're gonna
Are you
totally botch this, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Do.
I don't
Okay.
even have a bow, guys.
It's not same. I got fists. I got 2 fists. I go punch.
Listen,
I got
I
dart.
had to be able to make this in a melee attack somehow, and the only way I could have done it other than this seemed a lot less feasible, and that would have been me like, I take the nearest guard, and I bash his head into the wheel really hard to the left. Like,
He could have hit the wheel itself.
yes, but I have to make a melee attack against against one of the
person.
nearest people. So it has to be against one of his allies specifically.
Yeah. Noctis, will you please roll me a stealth check?
Okay. Do I get advantage from the scuffle?
No, but you said you used the 2 rounds to get up there, and then you're on the side of the boat drilling.
Yeah, I would get to the side of the boat, and then if I could,
Remember
So
your
I'm like-
lodestone.
yeah. So I would get to the side of the boat, and then if I can, while they're still anchored and while they begin pulling the anchor back up, I'd
Yeah.
go underneath the boat, and then that's where I would drill.
Okay, so you'll just need to do a stealth check to get to underneath the boat without them seeing you, as a couple of them start doing a fly around to check what's going on because they suspect that someone has cast a spell at them. And everybody on the banks also, please make a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Thanks, guys. Someone please help me.
The 22.
This is not good.
All right, they
I got-
don't see you, Noctis. You're under there drilling.
Yay.
That's an 8.
Oh no.
Stealth?
I have -1.
I have
I'm straight going to.
got an 18.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we have an 18 and an 8.
Oh,
Yep.
by the way, DM, I forgot something. I have the Boots of Elvenkind that let me make have advantage on stealth checks that require silence.
Okay.
So I'll
Um,
roll that again.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it again. I mean, you're fine either way, Noctis.
I want to see if I get a nat
Well-
20.
Sure.
Okay,
Oh,
This-
okay, only 2 less.
gonna be fun. Roll 1d20. Dis.
Oh, I have disadvantage too. So sorry. Let me just re-roll that too. Thank you for that. It
Incredible.
can't be worse. Oh, it got worse than an 8. It's a 4.
Incredible.
It's probably
Yay
not
for-
the worst thing. We'll be pulling the flyers off the boat, right?
Which is
And this get
Pandering on the side of the river.
Ma can't.
I'm just like screaming like, it's time! Let's go! Everybody, let's go! Get off the boat!
Wait, what? You're screaming instead of hiding. Is that what I'm hearing?
If
I
you
was
start
no,
yelling at
I'm not
all-
actually yelling. I'm just
Okay.
We're
was
all
giving
stealthing.
a reason why
what's
it
here?
might be a 4.
Well, so there's some winged ones are doing a flyby to try and
Oh.
figure out casting spells at them. So
Okay,
you
that
should
makes-
probably hide.
Yeah, I'm
Unless
just
you
not
want
very
them
good
to
at
see
hiding.
you.
I'm not good at the hiding.
Noctis is chilling like that. Under the
Okay.
water.
Under the
Well-
water. Nice.
Does,
Mocking- and Johannes successfully hide.
Are they hiding the beat as well?
I've already given the beat some. I mean, it's
Oh yeah, the beat was left behind a bit.
yeah. I think probably with the cart.
Kel and Welby are immediately spotted. And let's see. Okay, our friends on the other side of the river are fine. They are hidden. Nobody saw them. So, two of the winged sovereign guards land directly in front of you with their weapons drawn, Welby and Kel.
I guess we're going at it.
Awesome. I'm going to have everybody roll initiative, and we'll start with that next week.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Oh, I have a -1 to initiative, I think. Yep. Oh, lovely.
What is my initiative?
Oh, I get to
Okay.
re-roll that because I'm lucky.
Yay.
Oh, that's a.
I got
That's,
a 20.
Oh, nice.
I have a
Okay.
+0.
That's 21.
Wait, does
got
Luckstone
8.
count for? Is this is initiative a check technically?
Yes,
Yeah, it's. I mean, I typed check in it.
And that's
I-
21 for
I
me.
get a +1.
So last.
Let's see, Mothman. Welby has a 19. Oh, Noctis, you also have a 21?
Yeah. If we're factoring in the luck stone for it, then it's 21 instead of a
Gotcha,
20.
Okay. Johannes is a 14. And Kel, yours is 8.
Yep. I need to get like the alert feat or something.
Wait till he gets to level
Yeah,
up.
You can't be much of a hero if you can't do anything.
I'm not trying to be a hero. This is all
I'll stand up. I'll stand up to oppression and receive blows to the face.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yes, actually.
All right. That ends our session.
But that's because of John. He's the one that inspired him to stand up to oppression.